Here we go. Back again. Back again. Alright. And today is Friday. So yeah, it is the Friday Fix. And this is the 32nd episode. So we have indeed had quite a few now. And the Fix is basically a kind of news roundup from Deception HQ, which is, of course, the mainstream media. And to begin with today, the magical, mystical COVID-19. Right? Unbelievably, it has been in the news once again. Would you believe it, right? But yeah, it's been never out the news, let's face it. But this image here is seemingly a photo, a 3D photo of the convid, the magical convid, right? Some Chinese scientists have managed to photograph it, right? Researchers succeed in taking first 3D photo of coronavirus 1 day ago, right? Sure, so it's kind of fitting, actually, because the COVID-19 genome sequencing is part computer modelling. So it's fitting that basically they give us a computer image, because that's basically what it is, a computer assumption, right? The Sun 1 day ago, the latest common symptoms of coronavirus you might not know. Right, so this deadly disease that's killing everyone, well, you could have it, but you might not know. And this photo here, it's crazy, really. A photo of this lady sleeping in her bed with a mask. It's comical, really. But yeah, these are some lesser known symptoms of COVID-19 that you need to know in order to protect your family. Right, hit them where it hurts, right? Of course, playing on people's emotions. And the first one, if you are struggling with your hearing, then this could be a sign of COVID-19. Right. So if you've ever not heard someone properly when they shout you, you probably have COVID, right? I actually, when I worked on the substation here in Murray, I think the second biggest in Europe currently, I got my medical and my hearing in 1 year was basically deaf, right? So the guy said that it's borderline hearing aid material. So I have probably had the COVID for many years now, going by my sophisticated hearing that I have, right? Sure. And the next one was to do with conjunctivitis, right? So I think maybe as a child I might have had this, but as an adult I don't think I've ever had it. I know people who have, and yes, they are still here today. But yeah, they must have had this COVID-19, right? So where did it come from? I wonder. Or does it exist, right? This one here, many people who have contracted COVID-19 have developed even skin rashes, right? So if you've ever had a rash anywhere on your body, then yeah, it's COVID. And seemingly as well, this lady here, unfortunately, her hair was falling out. And yep, it was COVID. Would you believe it? And the last one is seemingly blood clots. Right. So the magical, mystical COVID strikes again. And the symptoms are now a list longer than my whole fucking body. I'm actually waiting on them to come out with a symptom That is, if you have two eyes, or a nose, or possibly a chin, then yep, it's COVID, right? Look out for it. And 4 hours ago, Daily Express, COVID payment could see everyone with coronavirus in England receive £500. Hip hip hooray. Cue the celebrations, right? Get the champagne, get the fucking beer in, they said. And yes, this is clearly a way of enticing people in, right? Offer them money, right? Everyone loves money, sure. Matt Hancock and the Department of Health and Social Care are considering paying £500 to everyone based in England who has tested positive for the COVID. The payment will arise from an overhaul of the self-isolation support scheme. Right, so it's to entice people into self-isolating so they can then collect their £500. Right, and really, this fucking says it all for me. If there really was a pandemic, you would fucking know about it, right? And looking for money to self-isolate would not be the case. Because believe you fucking me, if there really was a bad pandemic, you would not leave your fucking house and you would know about it straight up, right? That is for sure. And this one here from the Atlantic 3 days ago. A troubling new pattern among the coronavirus variants. Right. So, of course, this is the new strains that keep popping up. And yeah, so far they have been saying, yeah, it's all good. The vaccine can beat it. But there is trouble brewing, right? Ain't that a surprise? And this article at the very bottom, the sequencing data when they are collected are fragmented across individual labs all over the country. What the US needs, Anderson said, the expert of course, is a federal mandate for genomic surveillance. That's the only way for the US to keep abreast of an ever-changing virus. Right, so genomic surveillance sounds fantastic, that, doesn't it? Sure, and of course, this is what will happen. Lockdowns will never go away, because when you think they are about to, boom, a new variant that the vaccine cannot beat. Or I say vaccine, but really, that's not what it is it? It's something completely fucking different, and it is seriously worrying stuff. In my opinion, I do know people who have taken it and are seemingly okay as of yet, but there are also others who are not okay. And yeah, that brings us on to the wonder jab. 1 day ago, Sky News, vaccine may be less effective against South African variant. Dun, dun, dun. So, Pfizer will have to make a new one and then sell. And that will be more wonder jobs for the public. How exciting, right? We are not worthy. Sure, mutated strains of COVID-19 at New Zealand's border, no reason to panic, experts say. News Hub 6 hours ago. So yeah, no reason to panic, but watch this space. Is this a new variant to add to the national variant list, right? Look out for it. And this guy has not been fucking hanging about. True colours, they do indeed shine through. But of course, every president has a part to play. Biden vows to move heaven and earth to get 1 million vaccinated. Wow. All hail legend Biden, right? We are not worthy. Sure, BBC News 5 hours ago. Birmingham Mosque becomes UK's first to offer COVID wonder job. Right, so now these institutions and places of religion or worship are now dishing out the wonder job. And of course, it won't stop there. They're all getting in on it, right? COVID, nearly 2 million UK people got first COVID vaccine in last week, right? So in a week now, they're jabbing about 2 million people. And I think so far have wonder jabbed about 5 million people in the UK. So they ain't fucking hanging about, that's for sure. 7 hours ago, Daily Telegraph or The Telegraph, whatever, vaccine passports for travellers unavoidable. Dun, dun, dun. And way back at the very start, we did know that this was indeed going to be the case. And people would say, don't be fucking stupid. It's just a conspiracy theory. Sure. BBC 1 day ago, Birmingham and Nottinghamshire trusts offer 24-hour COVID wonder job service. Wow. So now, if you stay in Birmingham or Nottinghamshire, you can now receive your wonder job 24/7, right? How lucky are these people? Well, not as lucky as these guys. Daily Mail 3 days ago. Norway denies direct link between deaths of 33, yep, would you fucking Adam and Eve it, elderly people and COVID wonder vaccine. Right. So of course they would tell us that there is no direct link. But really, the excuse that they give is nothing short of comical. Right, and to expand on this, Madison acknowledged that the mild side effects of the wonder jab could theoretically tip the patients into a more serious course of an illness they already had. Right, so what they are saying is that the side effects have killed these people. So it was the fucking jab, right? You cannot say that the side effects have sent them over the edge, not the jab. Of course, that would not make any sense. It is indeed the fucking jab. But they are indeed trying their best to say that it's not. And we did way back at the start even say that when people died from this wonder jab that they will come out with, they will indeed blame it on something else. And that is clearly the case, right? But don't buy it. Fortune 1 day ago, Chinese state media attacks BioNTech Pfizer wonder jab even as China prepares to roll out its own wonder jab. But of course, their one will be better. Sure. So what they say in here, well, to expand on it a bit, Western media is using propaganda to promote Pfizer vaccines and smearing Chinese vaccines, wrote Global Times. And the Chinese Global Times is basically the Chinese government, right? This large-scale promotion of Pfizer's vaccine is a continuous process of large-scale testing on human beings, right? And as much as China and our governments are peas in a pod, right? They're in it together. But with that said, what is being said here in this paragraph is the truth. the Western, except from maybe smearing the Chinese vaccine, because I haven't came across that yet. But they are certainly promoting the Pfizer vaccine in terms of the media and the testing. Yeah, that's what it is. They are using humans as guinea pigs, right? It's unsafe. Now, if you would like to take it, then by all means take it. But I will not be, right? Straight up. And in terms of other news, we will leave the Wonder Jab for now, but it will be back. That is for sure. Yeah, let's have a wee look at some other stuff. BBC 15 hours ago, 2 huge asteroids to sail past Earth in the next few days. Dun dun dun. And yeah, this is one that we continue to see fucking all the time now. And it could tie in with Project Bluebeam, of course. And seemingly, they are the size of a skyscraper or the Empire State Building. So, keep your eyes peeled, right? And this one here, space 5 hours ago. You can see Uranus, Mars, and the moon get close in a rare night sky sight tonight. Right, sure. So, if you are a stargazer, then look out tonight and you will see Uranus and Mars and the moon getting close, right? How exciting! And staying with space, our good friends, our heroes at NASA have lent their moon rock to the White House for display so Joe Biden can play with it, right? But yeah, of course, we do know about the moon rock, right? It was indeed petrified wood because they ain't fucking been to the moon, that is, right? And yeah, what an interesting case to have it in. And yeah, SpaceX are considering converting oil rigs into space pads or rocket pads, if you like, space ports even. And yeah, it's for sending people to Mars. Sure, why not? Good old Elon, right? Coming up with all the best ideas. And this one, Antarctic Ocean, has pervasive spread of microplastics linked to laundry. So once again, this microplastics pops up in the news. Surprise, surprise. And yeah, it is indeed your fault because you have been washing your clothes and now all the plastic has washed out and is in the North Pole. So Santa ain't fucking happy. And this guy here, the son of the fucking devil, Bloomberg 1 day ago, startup founded by Tony Blair's son, gets $44 million investment. Wow. So yeah, talk about lucky for some. He's obviously a very, very smart boy. Sure. So who gave this guy, the son of the devil himself, Tony Blair, who gave him this $44 million? Well, it was indeed Google or Alphabet Inc. Now, Alphabet Inc. we have touched on. They own Google, but really, Google own them. Alphabet Inc. was indeed created by Google, right? So yes, it is indeed Google. How fitting that Google would be given the son of Tony fucking Blair $44 million. I nearly said pounds, but it's dollars, seemingly. But of course, Alphabet are basically controlled, if you ask me, by the Rockefellers, right? And the connections, they are there. And speaking of Alphabet, this 13 hours ago, Alphabet is shutting down Loon It's Internet Balloon Company. Right, so this floating balloons that provide internet. Huh, I really did think that they had satellites for such. But hey, there you go. Anyway, that is it for this week's Friday Fix. And just finally, I have a wee announcement in regards to the channel, right? I do watch a live stream every Sunday night at 8 p.m. from The Last Jacobite on Facebook, and it's three people, Ian, Karen and Andy, and it's a fantastic fucking live stream. I really do recommend it. But further still, I will indeed be sharing it on my channel on Sunday nights. So if you, well, I do know that a lot of you are not on Facebook, and quite rightly so. You will indeed get to watch it here at That's Life, but not as we know it. Once it's finished, I will indeed upload it to my channel. And I know for a fact that most of you, if not all of you, will enjoy it, right? It's not just in regards to Scotland, but they do also cover some global issues. So look out for it on Sunday night, probably about 10, 11 o'clock. So yeah, exciting stuff, and I look forward to working with the three of them. I may even pop on to the live stream myself. So look out for it. And that is about it. Bye bye.